So, how can we practice kinesthetic awareness daily?
Now, in practice, kinesthetic awareness reveals itself as movement that flows from one static position to another. Think of the images we used in the coordination flow exercise, that continuous, interconnected movement. So, this practice calls attention to the daily, repetitive movements, fine-tunes the execution of those movements, so that the impact those movements have on your body is beneficial, not detrimental.
Now, I'm not suggesting that you move through your life like a ballet dancer, of course. If you want to, that's fine. Break out into a spontaneous dance party. But the idea of connected movement and that flowing movement that dancers have, that's the idea behind developing your keen sense of kinesthetic awareness in yourself.
But for instance, this is a place I sit daily, but it's not a traditional chair or couch. I have to actually sneak into the banquette to sit down. So I slowed down the video and show you a way that's not the best way to do it, and a way to do it that's a little more kinesthetically aware. You notice that I start and stop, start and stop. Movement's kind of choppy, not flowing. I'm not really engaging my feet at all. I'm just kind of dragging them along beside me. Now here my movement's a little more connected. There's more of a flow. I'm using my feet. I'm actually pushing against the floor and letting all of the connective tissue work for me. Now I'm still able to use the table or the counter as needed, but the movement's not choppy now. I'm not starting the energy and then stopping the energy flow, but it's a continuous connected flow.
Now that's a very subtle difference, because there is a weight shift happening when you're stepping on your right foot and your left foot. You are shifting your weight. The idea is, can that shift be fluid? And are you working your foot up against the floor, through your ankle, and then finally to your hip, as opposed to starting with the kind of the big quadricep hip flexors and kind of marching your feet or stomping your feet along. So you're trying to make that flowing connection. So it's very subtle, but if you look closely, you can see my foot is more active the second time than it is the first.
And now I'll fine-tune my kinesthetic awareness going up and down the stairs. And now if I'm not paying attention, you can see the energy starts and then stops. Step and stop. Step and stop. Step and stop. Not the most efficient way or beneficial way to go up and down the stairs, which I do on a daily basis. So I slowed this recording down. And now I'm going to try to fine-tune my kinesthetic awareness by connecting each movement. Connecting the steps together in one continuous flow, keeping that movement moving forward. Hopefully you can see the flow of energy I'm using. It's continuous and connected. Smooth. Now you can also practice this action by just placing your foot on the edge of the stair and pressing the ball of your foot into the stair and letting it relax again, and pressing it in and relax. Don't focus on lifting your heel. You're not lifting your heel. You're pressing the ball of your foot into the floor and then relax. That's where the initial action needs to come from. As you press the ball of your foot into the floor, that activates the arch, which then activates the heel, which continues the ripple effect all the way up the backs of your legs to your glutes. So you continue this movement, you're pushing against the ground, you're not lifting your leg up, pushing your foot against the ground. Also, getting in and out of the car. I find that it's very easy for me to just kind of drag my foot as I've already shifted my weight and I'm going down into the seat. I just let my leg and foot kind of do whatever, and I will whip them up there before I even realize it. More beneficial for me to ground the ball of my foot into the floor. My heel then naturally lifts up and aligns itself with my knees and my hips, and I can get in and out of the car in a much more efficient way.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel. The button is just right down there. It takes just a second. All you have to do is tap it. If you want to leave me a comment, that's great. Then I can send you an ebook all about the program and about how you can implement this into your own practice, whether it's with a group or as an individual. The algorithm that YouTube picks up on when you subscribe to a channel makes such a huge difference, I can't tell you. So if you've already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're thinking about it, just right down there,